from 2022. Well, a nice update in milk markets and product values on Thursday. Brian Doherty is joining us with analysis. And Brian, let's talk about the surge that we saw in milk and products. What's behind it?
So I think there's a couple of things behind it. We talked not too long ago about where cheese prices had gotten down to a value that's just really, really attractive. And you don't always see the market immediately respond, but we're starting to see some response there. Cheese up 5.5 cents yesterday in the spot. Barrels spot blocks up 3 3/4 cents. And then you've got whey prices that have hit their highest level in 2 years. So you're starting to see some interest in the product. You've got a technical market that is finding some short covering and some buying interest. And then the backdrop of that is you got a surge in cattle prices, which again leaves the impression that are you going to cull cows into this or sell heifers into this or not breed through? So kind of hitting on all cylinders here in the last 24, 48 hours on the short covering, new buying, and pushing prices to levels that are starting to look a little more attractive. Now, whether we can get up to that level where we saw a couple of months ago, that's debatable. That in part came from the bird flu. And I don't think that we're seeing the impact on bird flu that some had thought we would see with shorter supply. So we want to be very close to the knife on this one right here and be prepared to sell or hedge into it.
So when you look at the charts on milk prices, it looks like maybe we put a low in the early part of December, but how much upside really is there?
Yeah, maybe $1 or $2 if we can get some surge in this. What we've been concerned about is just the general economy, whether it can absorb all of this purchasing of higher priced beef. Energy prices are still high. You've got a cold stretch going where heating prices, and then you got Christmas bills and credit card bills and taxes due. So dollars can only get stretched so thin. Now, cheese is a good value, and maybe there's a little more interest in pizza and some cheaper foods versus high-end steaks, but there's probably limited upside. The market has good production per cow, and that's expected to continue. So efficiency, unfortunately, limits upside potential.
Thanks as always. Brian Doherty with Total Farm Marketing. We'll have more ag day coming up.
Watch Markets Now with Michelle Rook on the Farm Journal YouTube channel, keeping you updated throughout the day on the markets at the open, midday, and close. Find out what moved the markets today and what to expect the market to do next.